PL-89 Gematriatic Quantum Thought Calendar for Friday. I'm sorry, it's not Friday. It's Monday, but it feels like a Friday because it's a Erev Chag. It's an eve of the holiday of Sukkot. So Monday, October 6th, 2025, and it's Yom Sheni, 14th day of Tishrei, 5786. The parsha of the week is, well, it's kind of the Zot HaBracha. It won't be on Shabbat. There'll be a holiday reading, I think. But Zot HaBracha is usually on Shmini Atzeret or Simchat Torah outside of Israel. But at any rate, the Daf Yomi today is 22 Zvachim. This is the PL-89 Gematriatic Quantum Thought Calendar. What is it? It's a lunar and solar calendar, and it's at least 3 other calendars. And the purpose of it is, the way I present it is a theory of everything that is presented in calendar form. And the way the theory of everything goes is that everything can be expressed in numbers, and this simply puts that thesis, that explanation of the way numbers fit together in a calendrical, if that's a word, in a chronological form. And it holds in balance the lunar and solar calendars, and as I mentioned before, several other calendars that include the Julian calendar. It's the calendar that was in play, it was in effect before our Gregorian calendar that we have now, that was established in 1582. And the Julian calendar is about 13 days behind. For the next 100 years or so, it's going to be that way. So for all practical purposes, it's from 1900 up until the year 2099. It's going to be, I think, 13 days, and it loses a few minutes every year. So I think after 2099, it will become 14 days. It will gradually drift further and further away. But at any rate, this it's a Daf Yomi calendar, and I also included the Islamic calendar in it, which is a lunar calendar, much like the Hebrew calendar. Numerically, it's exactly the same. Right now, in the Islamic calendar, they are on, let's see, what's the Hebrew date today? 14. So they're 14 of Rabbi Al-Tani, and they're the same day that we are on in our Tishrei. Where it says 14 Tishrei, they're 14 of Rabbi Al-Tani. So the only thing is that Rabbi Al-Tani doesn't always happen in the fall like it is right now. It can be in the summer, it can be in the winter, it can be spring, anywhere on the calendar, because it drifts. There's nothing that holds it in place like we have. I'm not sure if Islam has a intercalation, if they have a leap year to keep certain months where they are. We have that with Adar. We have another Adar, so that Nisan stays in the springtime. And that's because of a verse in the Torah that says that Nisan must be in the springtime. Chodesh Aviv is the Chodesh of spring. Chodesh Hazelchem, this is your months, and it's the beginning of the month, and it must be in spring. So we need to intercalate, because we lose a few days each year, or a certain amount of days, maybe more than just a few, but every year, about 3 years go by, and already Passover is going early and earlier, and it gets close towards March. It goes in the direction of March, and that's the earliest Passover I remember. It's like late March. You can have Passover in March 25th, 26th. That's like on the earliest year, and then the next year you're going to need to give it an extra Adar so that it covers all that March, and then Passover will be in April again. So anyway, today on the lunar, it's the coordinates are B10. B10 is box number 29. 29 is the 14th day of any month in this dispensation. So right now it's Tishrei 14th, but then soon, God willing, it's going to be October 14th. Right now it's only October 6th, but in 8 days from now, it's going to be October 14th. It's going to still be in here. Rabi al-Thani is 14th, it's in here. Whatever is the 14th is in box number 29. The reason why this is 29, I'll tell you a reason that you're totally not going to understand, but I'll explain it afterwards. 29, the box before it is 20, 29, and then 37, and then 6. Why does it do that? The way this calendar is made is, I based it on a verse in the book of Leviticus concerning the sabbatical year, and in that verse, it talked about the 8th and the 9th year, and those somehow words resounded in my head, and I came up with a concept in a very short amount of time to create a calendar that's based on 8 and 9. So this calendar is based on just adding 8 and 9. That's all it is. And in order to keep it all the numbers under 40, it's based on the number 40. You'll see 240 here. You have basically what I call months is a 40-day month. It's like, usually on the calendar we have a 30-day month. These are 2 40-day months. So you're looking at 80 days, 8 columns, 10 rows. And there's 2 40-day months here. And in order to keep all the numbers under 40, 40 is the line of demarcation. It's the equator. It's the cutoff point. So when you go 8 plus 9, 8 plus 9, then you hit, let's say, so 8 plus 9 is 17, 25, 34. 34 plus 8, it would be 42, but it cuts off and resets it and goes back to 2 again. So that's how this calendar is made, and there's a lot of really interesting results because of that sequence, but for a different time. Today, the numbers are 29 represents the 14th of Tishrei, which is in the coordinates of B10, and the number 1, box number 1, the coordinates are B9, and this represents October 6th, and it's the 6th day of any month in this dispensation.